Welcome to another episode of Stogie from the Road. That's not from the road. I'm at home. Guys, welcome back. Here we are. Once again, it's been a little bit. Actually, it hasn't been that long. It hasn't been as long as it usually is. I'm sitting here in the office trying to get caught up on a bunch of work stuff that I haven't been able to get done because I've been on the road. That is the big issue that I've been having lately, trying to balance everything out. And it's not that hard um, if you think about it when I'm out on the road because uh, everything is pretty mobile now. The laptop and all the camera stuff and everything, it is relatively easy in comparison to the way it used to be when it comes to filming and documenting your life on the road. However, it is very nice being able to come home, sit in your home office, and really just peacefully get things done in a nice, constructive, um, work-like manner. So, as far as what's new, we posted a video recently, the whole thing of coming home during the holidays and dealing with the snow, which we're going to be dealing with a lot. We're nowhere close to being done with that. And dealing with mechanical issues. The old Orange Crush is in the shop right now. Um, she's at about 350,000 miles, which is right around the time where little things start kind of happening throughout the truck, and you just have to take them as they come. So it's not that bad. It's not ideal, but it's not that bad. The thing I wanted to talk about today is the podcast. We launched the podcast this week. And we're kind of doing a little bit of a shift when it comes to how we're getting ready to do things. And I had this realization when it comes to providing content for people. And my base is a lot of truck drivers. By me doing a 20-minute video, I'm asking people to sit down for 20 minutes and listen to me and watch me. And that's tough for a truck driver. And it's really tough for a truck driver at the end of the day when they get done trucking all day. The last thing you want to think about or talk about or do is deal with trucking and somebody else's trucking stuff. And I have a lot to say. I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot to unpack and bring out in the open and engage in conversation about. And it's very difficult to do that in a 15, 16-minute video or a 20-minute video. Then uploading a 20-minute video alone to YouTube is pretty substantial. It's a huge amount of dedication and time that takes. So we are going to keep the videos as they are. They're actually going to be more frequent, but it's going to be a lot more visual with some talking and some conversation. But the podcast is now going to move towards the focal point, towards the front. And the reason why is the fact that my base is primarily in the trucking industry. It's ideal. It's not hard to get me to have a driver while he is going to be driving for 14 or 11 hours a day to put my podcast in and listen to it in its entirety and become familiar with me and what I do and my beliefs and what we talk about. Now, then, by doing that, he or she will be more apt to go to YouTube and watch the videos when they have time. Follow me on Facebook when they have time, or follow me on TikTok when they have time. So that's the the adjustment. That's the change that we're getting ready to make here. So, and I know people love to see Bonnie, so the videos are not going to change. You're not going to see Bonnie on a podcast. You know, there's going to be people that are only going to be watching the videos because of Bonnie. And that's great. I'm happy to oblige. I love that people love her. And there's going to be people that love to see what Bonnie and I get to see out on the road. So the YouTube videos are going to be great for that. But the people that want the content, the intellectual food, so to speak, that we have to talk about and that we have to address as truck drivers and what we endure and what we deal with and get people familiarized with it, the podcast is, I don't think it could be better. It's a great platform and it's all set up. It's ready to go. I'm ready to hit the road with it. And I've already talked to people that are going to be on the show soon. Very, very excited about that. So, yeah, I think it's going to be great. I just confirmed with a guest with a very well-known, fantastic company. The products that I use personally is going to be on the show soon, and I haven't released that yet. We haven't nailed down a time, but I cannot wait to have him on and talk about his product and his story and his life and what he's done, which is fascinating. And then fellow drivers that have already confirmed that they're going to be on it. We're going to do like little round table things if we can find a place where we can all sit around a table and talk. And my buddy Drew brought it up the other day. It's like we talk about getting truck drivers to sit around the table and talk again. We can do that, and not to mention bring all of you out there to the table with us. And I think it's going to be fantastic. So, guys, just stay tuned. And if you can, please go to Spotify or iTunes, and I think it's on iHeartRadio now. It's on Amazon Music. Samsung has picked it up. So it's getting picked up on all platforms right now. We've already got a 5-star rating. And follow the show, and please, I'm begging you, share it. If you believe in it and you enjoy it, share it, get it out there, and help bring us out of obscurity and get people to know who we are to get behind it. And I can't thank you enough. So, yeah. And also, we have the Stogie's mailbag option on the podcast. So write to me on Facebook with what you want to talk about. And if you want to have a question, if you have something you want to say, and then I could read it on the podcast and give you the credit and get your name out there and all that good stuff. So that's that, guys. It's just a little update here from the office. I hope you're happy, healthy, loving, and living life. Bonnie and I will be seeing you on the back call, folks. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you soon. Giddy up.